Hi, good morning. So I told you right, so I have scheduled with the same name, but it is actually which one is different name. So this is total number 22 and part 6. Yeah, Shiva, Nikita, Pranit, Prasad. Good morning, guys. Good morning, very good morning, all of you. How are you all? So everyone, how are you? All of you had your tea, coffee, hot water, juice, breakfast, everything you had or nothing? All these are over or not over? Not yet over? Okay, very good. Directly wake up and attend in the class. Is it so? Okay. So here lecture 22, total lecture 22 and aerial photogrammetry last class today we'll see, right? So tomorrow onwards we'll be going for which one? This is leveling, right? Tomorrow we'll be starting that leveling topic in the GATE and ESE PYQs, okay? Right. So this aerial photogrammetry, lot many questions you are having in this, you can see, right? So you cannot miss it. All of you, welcome to Unacademy. Let's crack it, right? Everybody is ready to crack. Get ready to crack, all of you, right? RP Civil is the code you have to use, right? Whenever you are subscribing or enrolling for anything. Now, this is my profile. If you are not following my profile, you just go to that web link. You can follow my profile, or you can just scan this QR code and you will be redirected to my profile, you can say, right? Yes, no? And what is the referral code you have to use? RP Civil is the code you have to use, right? Yeah. Messi, Anand, good morning. So, you know, these are all the subjects I'll be taking in Unacademy Plus platform. Now, coming to this. So, here you can unlock your potential, right? So, there is a wonderful opportunity for unlocking your potential, you can say, right? Unlocking the potential, right? Unlocking your potential, right? There is an opportunity. So, here there is a combat test is going on, you can say, right? Ultra combat is going on GATE and ESE for GATE and ESE students on 23rd July, right? So just 3 days after it will be going on at 11 a.m. 40 questions will be there and 120 minutes time will be available, right? So depending upon your rank, you can get these scholarships, or you can get which one? These rewards also, right? Isn't it? Right. So don't miss this. Vivek, good morning. So don't miss this opportunity, everyone. So have you all enrolled for this or not enrolled? Combat. Everyone try to enroll for this combat, all of you. Just click on this enroll. You can see this enroll in this chat box now. All of you enroll for this. Enrolled? Okay. Those who did not enroll, enroll. Once enrolled, tell me. I'll move to the next slide. Right? Okay. AE batch, when it will start, right? Don't worry. Others will inform. Don't worry. So once it is started now, so first they have to create the goal. So once the goal is created, right, we will inform, right? On 24th, that goal will be started. Goal will be created for this in this app and in this website you can find. Then after that we can go for, right? And then help me in winning MacBook, right? Everybody write the examination and win all these prizes, and I'll give my address. You just say your name and forward it to me, okay? Deliver it to me, okay? Right. Be ready for delivery to my address, all of you, okay? No. So these are all which one? GATE 2023 toppers from Unacademy in top 10. Keep that MacBook by taking our name. Yes. I'll tell your name and I'll take that MacBook and I'll keep on that. I'll make a printout and I'll just stick. So Messi, right? I'll stick that name and I'll use that. Okay? Don't worry. Why to take burden? Don't take burden, right? So here for 2024 we have started a latest batch, you can say. So strength of materials we have started on which one? This is July 13th for this 2024 batch, right? So what is that referral code you have to use? RP Civil. So now this foundation batch for this 2025 also this batch started. So on July 13th with the strength of materials, right? So what is that referral code you have to use? Always that RP Civil is the referral code you have to use, right? So for this batch, if you wanted to enroll for this batch, you can just enroll for this. Those who did not enroll, all of you, right? Right. So now those who are taking this iconic subscription, right, they'll be getting these books printed. Right now, you can fulfill your which one? Unacademy, sorry, Gate and ESE dream by subscribing to this Unacademy subscription. If you are having financial burden, you can just go with this no cost EMI option, that with 0% interest on this EMI, all of you, right? So don't miss this opportunity. And those who are willing to take the classes on offline mode, in offline mode, July 27th will be the new batch starting at our Mehrauli Center, New Delhi, you can say, right? So don't miss this. Now these are the plus courses we are doing, and this is the free classes series we are doing now, right? So lecture 22, Gate and ESE PYQs, aerial photogrammetry part 6, you can say, right? Surveying, right? 7. Good morning. So here chapter 6, aerial photogrammetry, Gate and ESE PYQs, right? So shall I start the poll for this, all of you? Right. So I'll be giving 150 seconds time. Try to solve this and tell me, answer this. Poll is started. Right. So this one is a parallax one, na? Yes or no? Nikita answered correctly. Shiva also answered correctly. Those who solved, get ready with the formula used for this. After you say the formula only, I'll solve. Okay. So be ready to send that formula. Any student in YT? Yeah. Actually, she is my mother. She attends every YouTube class. So I'll keep in status na. So तुक्का दे दिया अरे. Okay, Gyanesh, good morning. So here a photographic survey is carried out to a scale of 1 is to 20,000, right? So what is that scale given? Yes, you are, send me the formula. Yeah, I'm solving. I forgot. Send me the formula. What is that we have used? Okay, I'll write the given data first, then we'll go for that. So what is that scale? You can say that 1 by SC is given by this 1 by 20,000. You also don't know. Are yaar, then how you answered correctly? How you got the answer correctly? Arre, a camera with wide angle lens of this f equal to 170 millimeter. सभी ने तुक्का लगा दिया. अरे यार, very very bad students. F equal to which one is 170 millimeter, right? That is why I have asked, right? I know immediately after getting the answer ना I got doubt, अरे यार इतना fast जल्दी में कैसा आंसर किया था वो, right? Okay, it will not strike immediately. Then I thought that that's why I asked for the formula. Okay, so used with a photo of which one? What is that photo? You can say that L by this W will be equal to which one? This is 25 centimeter by this 25 centimeter. Is not? So the plane size of a net of 65% overlap along the line of this flight, right? Right. Okay. So here what is that? You can say PL will be equal to which one? That what is that? PL will be equal to that 0.65 na? Right, that is your 0.65, right? Yeah, others from YouTube, good morning. Okay. What is the error in height given by an error of this 0.15 millimeter in measurement of this parallax of this point, right? What is the parallax of this point? You can say parallax of this point, right, given by error of delta P will be equal to that 0.15 na? Delta P will be equal to that 0.15, right? So do you remember the corresponding formula, everyone, or not remembered, all of you? Do you remember this formula, everyone, or not remembered, all of you? Anybody, do you remember this formula? That HA will be equal to which one? This is a capital H minus airbase into that focal length divided by this parallax of this A. So from this we'll be getting the formula for this parallax of this area. Do you remember that? Similarly, we'll be writing for this HB now. So what is that HB? You can say that capital H minus this AB into that F divided by this, in place of this PA, what will come? PB will come now. So we'll be writing the expression for this PB here, right? Like that, is not? So when you are combining these, na? So when you are combining this, right, PA minus this PB, that delta P, how much you will be getting if you just observe? Focal length into that AB, air base. AB is nothing but your air base, na? Into that HA minus this HB, right? HA minus this HB divided by which one? This capital H minus this HA into that capital H minus this HB, you can say, right? So now tell me that A and B are points of different elevation given or not given different elevations? A and B are points of different elevation not given, then you consider this A and B of this same elevation, na? Yes or no? So A and B are of located at the same elevation on the ground, but there is an error happened, right? So then how can you rewrite this? Delta P will be equal to F into that AB into that. Can we write that HA minus HB as delta H, error in the height? Then can we write this capital H minus this small h whole square, because A and B are the same ground points, right? A and B are located on the ground point, right? So therefore what is that error? Delta H equal to, you can get it, that capital H minus this small h whole square into which one? Into that error in the parallax divided by which one? This focal length into that air base, na? Divided by this focal length into that air base, right? You got this or not, everyone? Isn't it? Isn't it, everyone? So now finally we have got the formula for this error in that height, na? Finally we have got the formula for this error in the height, na? Is or no? So error in the parallax we know, then error in the height we know, right? We'll get it from here, right? Capital H minus this h, right? F into that AB. Now tell me that which one are known to us? If you just observe which one are known to us, you can say focal length is given as your, what is your focal length given? That focal length is given as your 170 millimeter, right? Focal length is given as your 170 millimeter, right? And air base you know, or we do not know that air base? Air base we know, or we do not know that air base, you can say? We do not know that air base, na? Yes or no? Capital H is given or small h is given or small h is not given? Tell me. Small h is given or small h is not given? Is there any capital H given in the question? So capital H you can get it, na? So that small h is not given, right? Let that small h will be taken equal to which one? This is 0 meter, na? So small h we can take it as the 0 meter, but capital H, can we take it as 0 meters? No, we cannot get this capital H as 0 meters, right? So then how can you get that? 1 by S equal to that F by capital H minus this is small h, na? Or instead of taking that small h is equal to 0, directly you substitute this capital H minus this smallest, right? Yes, no. So what is that scale given, right? 1 by 20,000 na? 1 by 20,000 is equal to, right? What is the focal length? 170 millimeter. 170 into that 10 power minus 3 divided by this capital H minus this small h, right? So this implies that what is that capital H minus this small h you are getting, everyone tell me. How many meters is that capital H minus this small h all of you are getting? Calculate it and tell me, all of you. Capital H minus small h you will be getting from here, right? 3400 meters now. 3400 meters you are getting, right? Capital H minus small h is known, F is known, delta P is known. Only that air base we have to find out now. So how can you get that air base? Tell me now. How can you get that air base? Tell me now, everyone tell me. Air base is equal to which one? Air base is equal to that length of this photograph into that 1 minus that overlapping portion if you remove into that scale conversion. Yes or no? That is only that length, na? Yes or no? Length of this effective length of this one photograph is nothing but your air base, na? Isn't it? Can you say like that? Difference between which one? Difference between the two exposures, na? Yes or no? Difference between the two exposures is nothing but your length, the effective length of this photograph, eliminating that overlapping portion or not? Absolutely. So what is that L given? If you just observe how many centimeters it is given, you get this air base in meters. Now you substitute everything in centimeters, right? Everything in meters, right? What is that? 25 centimeters given up. So 25 centimeters means 25 into the 10 power minus 2 meters into 1 minus which one? This is 0.65 into what is the scale? 20,000. 1 is to 20,000. So tell me that what is that air base you are getting, right? Air base is equal to how many meters? 1750 meters, right? Now every parameter is available. So now we can get that error in the height. Now you can get that error in the height delta h, you can calculate it or not? What is the error in the height delta h? You can say capital H minus this is small h whole square, right? What is it? Capital H minus this is small h, 3400 square into that delta P, right? What is it? Delta P you can say parallax error 15 millimeter, 0.15 millimeter na. So into what is that? You can say that 0.15 millimeter, right? So 0.15 millimeter means we have to substitute that 0.15 as it is or not, or we have to go for it. 0.15 square divided by what is that? You can say focal length. If you substitute that focal length also in, so delta P in millimeter, if you substitute focal length also you substitute in millimeter, then both units will be cancelled, right? No need to convert it into meter na. If focal length is what? 170 millimeter is that focal length na. 170 millimeter is that focal length na. 170 millimeter is that focal length into that air base will be 1750, right? Into what is that air base? 1750, right? Tell me how much it comes to be, right? How many meters is that value? How many meters is the delta H? Sorry, 0.15 only, not 0.15 square, right? 0.15 only, right? Then only units will be matching. Otherwise, units will not be matching. Na? Tell me how many meters you are getting that? 5.82 meters, right? 5.82 meters, right? So what is it? 5.82 meters? 5.82 meters available or 5.83 meters available, right? 5.83 meters is available now. Nearby answer option C will be the correct answer or not, everyone? Is it clear how to solve this? So it is from the same formula only. We know this formula already. Do you know this formula or you don't know this formula? You know this formula already, na? You know this formula already, but you have to apply it in a proper manner. Yes, it is a lengthy. Yes, it is an ESE 2021 question. Latest question you can say, right? They just wanted to make the question paper little, that question little bit tough, but they have made it khichdi. Okay. Now, so shall I move on to the next one? Okay, last one, last slide, ye wala slide. Done? Once done, tell me. I'll go to the next one then. That's also done? This is chota bacha question only, so I'll be giving 120 seconds time only for this. Shiva answered correctly. Don't worry, this time I will not ask any formula. Yeah, I know you did this time. That's why I said I will not ask any formula this time. Done. Others Sudhakar. Answer. You write the answer. Shiva, Vivek, Messi answered correctly. Very good. 100% correct answer. See, if you observe this aerial photogrammetry, na, ESE questions are tough compared to gate questions. Gate questions are very chota bacha questions, yes, na? ESE questions are tough. You have to be careful. So always don't think that gate questions will be tougher. Give an answer in YouTube also. Especially for this topic, it will be like this. Field astronomy also. Field astronomy, okay, it is not there in the gate actually. Only it is there in the ESE. Some topics will be like that, you can say. Even in the structural analysis also, that is calculation of the zero force members, na, it is given first one, right? Zero force member calculation, first time it is given in ESC only. Then after that only gate they have given, if you just observe, okay? So what is the aeroplane flying height to obtain an average scale of this photograph equal to 1 in 70-100, right? So what is that scale you are having? That average scale, na? So 1 in S average means that what is it you can say? That F divided by this capital H minus this small h as it is we have to take, a small h average we have to take. Small h average, na? The focal length of this camera lens is 153 millimeters, right? F equal to 153 millimeters. Next, ground surface elevation vary from 160 to this 430 meters, right? So what is that H average? Tell me. So if many values are given, summation of all the values by divided by number of values will be doing it. But here only two values are given, means what we can do? Just simply calculate the average of these two values only, now 160 plus this 430 by 2, right? How many meters is it average ground elevation? What is the average ground elevation? Everyone tell me. What is the average ground elevation? 295 meters. 295 meters, right? Then we'll go for this. So what is it you can say? To get a scale of this 1 is to 70 to 100, na, 1 by 70 to 100 equal to focal length F is what? 153 millimeter, na. So 153 millimeter to meter into 10 power minus 3 divided by this capital H minus this, what is the H average? 295. So this implies, tell me that a capital H value, right? What is the flying height of your aeroplane or height of this camera lens? Gaurav, Sonam, good morning. One three nine six. 1396 point, this is 6 meters, right? 1397 meters you can say, is not? So 1397 meters, right? Is there any option? 1397 approximately, that option D will be available or not? Is that option D will be available, you can say, right? Like that. Got it? So shall I move on to the next question? 40th question. Right. Okay, okay. Ye wala or previous slide? So tomorrow we'll have the class. Today is Thursday, na? Yeah, tomorrow Friday you are having, na? Right? So here I'll be starting the poll. 120 seconds time I'm giving. 40th question. YouTube, nobody answered. Shiva, Anant, Vivek, Nikita answered correctly. Solving? Okay, solve it. Messi also answered correctly from special class. Messi from special class answered. Okay. Next question immediately. Okay. Others from YT also answered. Okay. Let's wait. Let the poll time gets over. Right. What is it? You can say an aerial photograph is taken from a flying head. This is GATE 2022 latest question, right? In 2023, only one question they have given, you can say. Taken from a flight at a height of this 3.5 kilometers above the mean sea level, right? So what is that? You can say that a capital H will be what? That a capital H will be 1 by 3500, na? Right, sorry, why 1 by 3500? Capital H is 3500. I'm writing the scale. Capital H is that 3500 meters, na? Now, above the mean sea level using a camera of focal length 152 millimeter, right? So, what is that F? You can say 152 millimeter is that focal length, na? If the average ground elevation is 460 meters, right? What is that H average? You can say that is your 460 meters above the mean sea level. Then the scale of this photograph is, right? So, what is the scale of this photograph? That 1 by S equal to that F by this capital H minus this H average, na? So what is that F focal length? You can say focal length is nothing but your 152 millimeter, right? So 152 into which one? Yes, same 150 into that 10 power 3, 10 power minus 3 divided by this capital H is 3500 minus what is that H average? You can say that is your 460. So tell me that what is the scale you are getting? 1 by S will be equal to how much? 1 by how much? 20,000, right? 1 by 20,000, right? So you imagine, you just compare, right? How easily the question is given in the gate from the aerial photograph, and same data only, same kind of activity only, but the question in the gate is chota bacha, very easy direct question, but the question in the ESE is a little tough, yes, na? If you compare 2022 gate question and 2021 ESE question, if you just observe, yes, na? So I'll move on to the next question. Right, Akhand, good morning. So here, this is ESE 2023 question. Select the answer of you. Okay, yeah. Nikita, Shiva, Anant answered correctly. Right. Others from YouTube also answered correctly. Right. So what is that you can say here got rank, there correct? Right. In a map versus aerial photograph, due to symbolic representation, the clarity of details is due to symbolic representation. Already we have mentioned this point. Do you remember that we have given this point in our we have given this point in our aerial photogrammetry and this one. Yes or no? If you remember, more on this map than a photo, right? Yes, na? More clarity on this map is available. Why? In the disadvantages of this photo aerial photogrammetry, we have mentioned this point, na? Yes or no? The disadvantages we have mentioned, right? So actually in 2021, 2022, when I was teaching this point, when I was telling these points, people were asking, sir, this much theory is required in the surveying, is it required? The same question came, right? So, but in 2023 ESE the same came, right? Is na? So it is from our notes as it is, that point is there, na? If you remember, if you observe. So you have to be careful, right? You cannot neglect anything, right? From where you will get question, you don't know, okay? From where you will get question, you don't know, right? So you don't neglect, better don't neglect anything, okay? So in 2021, no, it is ESE. ESE में MSQ नहीं रहता, right? In ESE, MSQs will not be there, right? MSQs will not be there in ESE actually, right? But okay, clarity of details is less on a photo than a map, right? Option C is also correct, right? Okay. Option C also can be correct, right? Option C also can be correct, right? So that is what the mistake they have done, right? ESE examination, in ESE and state examinations, they will be giving like that only, right? So sometimes you have to be careful, right? Both answers are correct, na? More clarity on map than photo and less clarity. No, not mark to all. B and D are correct, right? B and D are correct, you can say, right? B and D are correct, okay? B and D are correct, right? You have to be careful, okay? Both, sir, B and C, B and C, B and C, both are, the meaning of this B and C, both are same, na? Yes, absolutely. So you can answer any one, na? Then you will be getting marks, right? Like that. So it is ESE question, you have to be careful, right? It is ESE question, but they have given like that, okay? So this is a mistake in that question, right? Now we are moving on to this 42nd question. This is also ESE 2023 question, right? I'll be starting the poll. So this is not there in our notes, okay? You have to be careful. But just by observation, you can answer this, even though it is not there in the notes, okay? Let's see, Nikita answered correctly. Akanda also answered correctly. No, others. Wrong answer. Right. So here, Shiva first, Nikita second, Anant third, right? So in multi-level classification system, level 4 classification is suitable for low altitude aerial photographs, right? Actually, this classification is like this, right? You can just make a note of it. So what is it you are having? Landsat, right? It is actually, yeah, it is actually which one? This is a combination of this advanced surveying, remote sensing, GIS, GPS is there, na? So that one and this one combination. So this classification I will be giving in that chapter. Still we did not discuss that chapter, na? So it has not yet come in our class actually. That is the reason, okay? But both together, if we just observe here, now again the same table only I will be giving. Landsat, TM and this MSS images, right? AVHRR images, these are all the satellites, na? These are all the satellites, right? From this satellite images, simply remember that satellite images with the scale of which one? This 1:2.5 lakhs, is not? Next, high altitude aerial photographs. So this is level 1, right? Satellite, right? Level 2 is nothing but your high altitude aerial photographs. So level 3 is medium altitude aerial photographs with corresponding to this scale. And level 4 is nothing but your low altitude aerial photographs, right? Yes, now simply you can understand now. Now tell me, who will take the photographs are very much larger altitude, very high altitude. Satellites only can take na. Aerial photographs will be, so can you expect these aerial photographs will be having photographs, the aerial photographs can take photographs with a higher height than satellites? No, na. So that is what you can understand simply, right? So more height is possible by these satellites, first one. Next, high altitude are possible by which one? These aeroplanes only. Next, medium altitude are possible, and this fourth one, no, this is third one, and fourth one is what you can say low altitude. Simply just by observation also we can answer this question, yes or no? Just by understanding the question, reading the question carefully also you can answer this question or not. Level 4 means, right, when fourth level will come, fourth elevation or fourth level will come, right, like that, right? Low altitude aerial photographs, right? It's not like that. Okay, this one or next one I have to wait here or next slide? Where should I wait? Vivek, this slide or next slide? Okay, yeah, you just note this all of you. Noted, tell me everyone. So next what they may ask, in that level 3 photograph what are the general scales recommended, right? They may ask in the scale also, right? Is not noted all of you? Done? Okay, this is GATE 2023 question. Okay, I'll be writing the options. Okay, right, select the answer, right? One, okay, 120 seconds time I'll give. It is very simple calculation, na? Isn't it? It is actually a first chapter question. Just because they have mentioned aerial photograph, we are solving here. That's it. Okay. There is no other reason. Avinash, good morning. Yeah, even if we have done these questions yesterday also, we could not have completed it now because already 40 minutes. So it is better we are having class today. Anand Shiva answered correctly. This is just the basic level question, na? Do you require aerial photogrammetry knowledge for this question or to solve, or no need? No need of this aerial photogrammetry knowledge, na? Yes or no? You have to be careful. Messi also answered correctly. Okay, others also answered from YouTube. Very good. Yeah, this is the leaderboard. Yeah, simple scale formula only, right? Shiva first, Nikita second, and Ananta third, right? What is it you can say? The size of this ground area is 6 kilometer by this 3 kilometer, and corresponding to a photo size of this aerial photograph is 30 centimeter by this 15 centimeter. Then the scale of this photograph is, right? Simple. What is it? 1 by S. If you just observe this area on which one, this map na or photo. Area on this map or this photo divided by which one, this area on this ground na corresponding ground area covering simply. So what is it you can say? What is that photo area? If you just observe this 30 centimeter by this 15 centimeter. So into what is that you can say? Okay. If you wanted to convert that into which one? This if you wanted to convert that into which one? This meters na? There kilometers given na? Okay, meters you convert, right? Meters you convert at 10 power minus 2 into what is that you can say that 15 into the 10 power minus 2 is na? Meters you convert, meter square divided by denominator also will convert it into meters, right? 6 kilometers, 6 into the 10 power 3 meters into what is that you can say 3 into the 10 power 3 meters is na? So now tell me, right, what is that 1 by s you are getting? 1 by how much you will be getting? 1 by how much you will be getting? Just check it and tell me. 1 by 20,000 you are getting. So 1 by 20,000, right? Which option is correct? Right? The option A will be the correct answer. Na? Yes, this is the last but one question. So once noted, tell me. I'll move to the last question for today and last PYQ from this aerial photogrammetry. So you practice PYQs 1 time, 2 time, 3 time and become perfect. Then after that you go for the other questions, all of you. Okay? Yes, na? First you become perfect with PYQs. तुक्का कैसा लगाना है, राइट? तुक्का नहीं लगा सकते एनईटी में, ऐसा पॉसिबल नहीं होता. सो एक्यूरेटली कैलकुलेट करके आंसर करना है, is ना? Once tell me. Noted, Nikita, Vivek and others. Right. This is the last question. This is also which one? This GATE 2023 question only. So here actually instead of saying it as a surveying question, you can just simply say it as which one? Aptitude question. Okay. You can simply say it as that aptitude question. Okay. Just use your brain and solve. That's it. Okay. There is nothing related to the surveying here. Okay. There is nothing related to the surveying. Okay. You have to be careful. Okay, if you are finding aptitude difficult, but generally engineering students should not feel aptitude difficult, because compared to other students, na, the aptitude levels of engineering students will be little bit higher. Okay. Nothing, just practice. Okay, only practice. See, aptitude is nothing but see in whatever you are solved in your 8th class, 9th class, 10th class questions. Now those questions only will be there. Same, nothing difficult, nothing different. Yeah. Shiva first, Anand second, and Nikita third. These are the first two. A student is scanning his 10-inch by this 10-inch certificate at which one 600 dots per inch. DPI is nothing but your 600 dots per inch to convert it to a raster. What is the percentage reduction in the number of pixels if the same certificate is scanned to 300 DPI, right? So now tell me what is that first one. If you just observe what is the first area you'll be having, the first number of pixels is what? 10 inches into what is there, you can say 600 dots per inch na. 600 dots per inch means, so 10-inch length wala how many dots you are having? 600 into what is there, you can say second one also 10 into what is there, you can say that is your 600 s na. So tell me how much it comes to be, something into 10 per something na. So whenever you are going for this first photo, how much it is, tell me, just check it how much you are getting. 36 into how much? 10 power 4 6, 10 power 6 na, isn't it? 10 power 6 pixels na. Now second one, whenever you are going for this second one, what is that, you can say same 10 into, they are scanning it to which one? This is 300 DPI na. So 300 into what is that, you can say that 10 into that 300, right? Now tell me what is it comes to be? 9 into which one? 9 into that 10 power 6 na. So now tell me that percentage reduction in the pixel. What is the percentage reduction? The question itself is giving the answer na. Simply what is the percentage reduction? If you just observe, percentage reduction is what? 36 minus this 9 divided by this 36 na, is or no? Numerator into 10 power 6, denominator also into the 10 power 6, right? We can cancel that na, into 100, right? Tell me how much it comes to be, everyone. Tell me how much it comes to be, percentage reduction. What is the percentage reduction it comes to be, everyone? 75% reduction, 75% reduction or not? 75% reduction. Option C will be the correct answer or not? Yes, that option C will be the correct answer. You can say it like that. Is that clear, everyone, right? Abhilash, Banu, good morning. Clear, all of you? So these are the PYQs of which one? This is a GATE and ESE PYQs of the serial photogrammetry, right? Tomorrow we'll be starting which one? This tomorrow we'll be starting which one? See, first one, how many pixels we are having? 600 dots per inch na. So how many inches total you are having? 10 inches square by 10 inch by this 10, 100 square inch na. So then how many pixels you are having? Right? This many pixels na, this many pixels. This is this many pixels you are having. Okay, got it? So like that. So then percentage reduction in the pixels you are asked to identify. Yes, na? Got it? So shall I close the session, everyone? Okay, but that is see Anand, from the question itself you can answer na. 600 dots per inch, 1 inch को 600 बोले तो कितना इंच है फोटो? 10 inch by this 10 inch ना, that is the 600 dots per inch na, dots per inch. 1 inch में कितना dots, right? That you have to catch it, yes na. So then 10 inch by 10 inch document is there, right? So then you have to multiply definitely na. Then you have to multiply definitely done. Then you have to multiply definitely. Just by observing the units, we can identify that you have to multiply. It's not. I think it is 1 mark or 2 mark. I don't know exactly. Mostly it will be given for 1 mark only. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you all of you. I'll be closing the session. Tomorrow we'll start 11.